Sugar-free diet. How to do it, which foods to ban. Eating less sugar reduces fatigue, acne, fat storage, therefore overweight, the risk of diabetes. How to diet without sugar. Authorized and prohibited foods, fruits, bread, method with Dr. Alexandra Dalu and Marie-Laure André, nutritionists. The daily consumption of sugar recommended by the World Health Organization is 25 grams per day per person. In France, we are more around 150 grams. This is one of the reasons why there are 18 million obese and overweight people, points out Dr. Alexandra Dalu, anti-aging doctor and nutritionist. Following a sugar-free diet, in the sense of reducing its consumption as much as possible, and especially added sugar, improves health. The benefits of a sugar-free diet are multiple for the skin, energy. How to a sugar-free diet. Does quitting sugar make you lose weight? Which foods to favor? Which fruits and vegetables to choose? What are the disadvantages of a sugar-free diet? What are the benefits of a sugar-free diet? A sugar-free diet in the strict sense of the term does not exist. Even the ketogenic diet, which is very low in sugar, still contains some sugar. Reducing sugar improves oral hygiene, reduces the risk of obesity, and if we integrate alcohol into sugar, stopping its consumption implies all the benefits associated with stopping alcohol, such as reducing the risk of colon cancer in women, says Dr. Dalu. France is the country with the highest alcohol consumption in the world, which is more dangerous than the consumption of sugar, recalls Dr. Dalu. In addition, many children replace water with sugary drinks and soda, which are poisonous for health, warns the doctor. A sugar-free diet is very interesting. It allows you to regain renewed energy and vitality, lost due to reaction hypoglycemia linked to the consumption of sugar. The patient who follows a sugar-free diet will also be less tired and more concentrated, adds Marie-Laure André, dietitian nutritionist. Sugar consumption affects the glycemic index by causing a spike. However, after this increase, blood sugar falls and causes fatigue and a craving for sugar. We also observe effects on the skin. By stopping sugar, we reduce the secretion of insulin, which in large quantities causes acne. The skin becomes clearer and more luminous, explains Marie-Laure André. In addition, over the long term, there are health benefits for people who have diabetes or pre-diabetes. Reducing insulin secretions prevents fat storage. Does quitting sugar make you lose weight? Limiting insulin secretions by reducing sugar reduces the storage of fat and facilitates the destocking of these, which can contribute to losing weight, defends Marie-Laure André. Reducing daily sugar can help to lose weight provided that the diet is varied and balanced, to move, sleep well and take medication depending on the possible cause of overweight, says Dr. Alexandra Dalu. What foods are allowed on a sugar-free diet? To follow a sugar-free diet, you have to structure your meals well in order to be satisfied. A plate with raw vegetables or cooked vegetables, animal or vegetable proteins, a portion of whole grains and a fruit for dessert, for lunch and dinner, for example, suggests Marie-Laure André. If you want to avoid snacking and have a light dinner, having a snack allows you to lower your sugar consumption without frustration. So I recommend having a fruit with a handful of oilseeds or chocolate or wholemeal bread or cheese, for example, proposes Dr. Alexandra Dalu. What foods are prohibited on a sugar-free diet? It is necessary to remove mainly empty sugars-free, sweet juices, syrups, sodas, pastries, junk food, pizzas, chips, pastries, sweets, candies, sweet snacks, cereal bars, ready meals that contain added sugars. Alcohol. 1 gram of alcohol equals 9 calories, 1 gram of white sugar equals 4 calories, reminds Dr. Dalu. Sugar added in coffee, tea to be replaced by coconut sugar, agave syrup for example. Are there any vegetables to avoid on a sugar-free diet? No, all vegetables are healthy. It should be at every meal. Some vegetables have a higher glycemic index, but you shouldn't deprive yourself of vegetables, our experts agree. We avoid consuming fruit outside of meals. Can you eat fruit on a sugar-free diet? No diet recommends removing fruit, recalls Dr. Dalu. Some are certainly more fibrous, others richer in vitamins, but we must vary them and eat what we like. It is the quantity that must be monitored rather than the type of fruit as such. The ideal daily dose is 2 to 3 fruits maximum per day because they provide sugar. We adapt according to the size: 1 apple, 1 peach, a handful of cherries, strawberries, 2 clementines, 2 kiwis, specifies Marie-Laure André. Be careful, we avoid consuming fruit outside of meals, but For dessert, because the sugar in the fruit will be mixed in the food bowl. And will not cause a blood sugar spike, concludes Dr. Dalu. What bread to eat in a sugar-free diet? Wholemeal bread should be preferred. White bread is made with white flour with a high glycemic index, so its consumption approaches that of sugar in terms of the effect on the body. If you want to optimize your sugar-free diet, it is better to replace your white bread with wholemeal bread. In general, when you follow a sugar-free diet, you have to replace refined foods with their wholemeal equivalents, develops Marie-Laure André. Which breakfast without sugar? For starters, we cut out added sugar because we are more sensitive to sugar in the morning. Eating a sweet breakfast, biscuits, cereal,